Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more Stellaris. I'm your Gilvin, where today we're actually going to start off by doing something very radical. We're going to change our government to an ironic democracy. The short answer is, as we grow larger, the whole ability to manage factions becomes trickier. And happiness plus 20% globally will help. In addition, it's about time we overthrew the scientists anyway. Like, let's face it, we're running out of science to do. So that's going to be a great help with a just flat bonus of 20% happiness. In addition, voting rights here. I can set to free vote, which will further help a lot of our issues that we've been having. So, let's have a look at you now, shall we? Despite being recently conquered and having an alien overlordship, the ironic democracy in the social programs and the lack of opposition in the voting laws has now considerably changed things. The short answer is our production of everything just went up a tad, and I have a strange feeling that most factions at this point will collapse outright. Yeah, it looks like it, huh? And a lot of people are simply going to start leaving factions, because they're doing a lot better now. And so with this, the time of the Palmyrene Empire has come to an end. I proclaim, officially, the First Galactic Republic. It will spread democracy across the galaxy. Excellent. Too bad we aren't spiritualists, otherwise we could have Jedi, but oh well. It'll do. It'll do. So now we have to deal with elections, of which there are a lot of people who are all over the place here. Yeah. The winner is elected High Technician. That'll change to Censor soon enough. Yeah. We will see. I mean, for now we have 5 years until the election. And like I said, most factions by this point are going to dissolve, except for those on the Ring World. I think those will probably manage to hang around. Yeah. Alright. Like, where is this one pop? It's in the Quilik-Yepikisib sector, which is, I think, in the core? Somewhere. It's hard to say. I'm looking here. I honestly can't even find this sector. Here it is. So somewhere on one of these worlds, we have a single pop in a faction. Yeah. But, like I said, I think we're going to have to just wait a little while, and a lot of the factions will simply collapse. Because I've effectively just given everyone a giant freaking happiness boost. Like, just about everyone should be pretty happy with shit now. Look at these fucking people. They're still happy we uplifted them. And all this now. So they have the 90% thing now, which gives Joyful plus 20%. Are they... Yeah, 20, 40... Yeah, sadly I can't get any happier than that, but oh well. Habitability minus 5%. Could have gotten, that, oh well. How happy are they on their homeworld? Like, this should be interesting to look at. Yeah, 100% happiness. Does that grant even larger bonus to production? No, it's just 90% is the cap. Alright. More than 90% does not actually help. So the fact that we've uplifted them is actually a permanent modifier. I didn't realize that when I did it. But it now makes me realize that uplifting a species is single-handedly one of the most important things to do. If you can uplift species that you can then use to colonize other worlds, that's huge. Because they are very unlikely to ever revolt. I've been hesitant to use them, but yeah. And there we are. Even these people are, you know, filled up to date more or less entirely. And they're working full efficiency. Now, on certain planets, it may be possible for us to look at some propaganda broadcasts, perhaps. Yeah. We'll throw a lot of our stuff here into some propaganda broadcasts. And try and keep everyone nice and happy. Nice and happy. Happiness for all. Wow. Alright. So. Like I said, we should see a pretty significant dropout in factions. Yep. Looks pretty solid to me. I belong to the faction loyalists. Yeah. I can safely say, yeah, the Glyon Repatriarchs. Bucktrix Timecurix. Which should be over here, maybe? No. No. Hard to say. I actually have no idea where the planets are, and half the planets are named the same thing, so it's rather hard to say. We have like three of some of the same planet names. It's pretty bad. Like, there's that one. Yeah. How you guys doing? You okay? Good. And our governor died. That's fine. Really don't need the governors too much anymore. And on the plus side, +5, alright. Well, Jesus Christ. I would say that our income is now fine. Yeah. Our income is doing pretty well. With happiness now so amazingly high that everyone is going crazy. Holy balls. Alright. Shield harmonics. Go. Sure. Why not, right? Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to do propaganda broadcasts here, but they'll be fine. On the plus side, as we talked about before, yeah, because that's just what we need. Just what we need. Alright. Yeah, so we can't actually get extra minerals yet on this one. That's fine. Alright. But, yeah, I think we're doing okay. The Eternal Bastion's got its upgraded spaceport. But yeah, with our excess quantity of resources now, because everyone's happy, and like I said, factions are all but a thing in the past at this point. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like we all still have similar numbers of factions, but the population numbers have just dropped. And part of this is future-proofing. That's kind of why I wanted to do it now when we're still stable. Because terrorism was creeping up in a lot of areas and otherwise things. So it's a little easier just to do the switch over now. Mutual threats, rivals with allies. Whatever. That said. Peaceful traders. Yeah, you guys are literally the exact same as us. Should get along very well. But we just create too much threat, I guess. 358 months until you join the Galactic Republic. Alright. I mean, this is a pretty good time, like I said, to sort of do the swap over. Just because of the fact that there is no real threat to us right now. And we're looking towards potentially even going after the Polyrrian Ascendancy. Anomaly? Of course, research. Oh, surprised not on the Gaia world. That said, we're almost ready to colonize the crap out of the Gaia world. And apparently, no colony ship to do it with. Pacifist and fanatic materialists. No, we don't need any of those. Alright. So, with this little anomaly here, we'll then be able to colonize the Gaia world. And Tundra world apparently as well. I just need more colony ships. Who'd have thought? I mean, I'm pretty certain. We don't need the science, so go for it. Put in a few centuries. Alright, well, whatever. Like I said, that's irrelevant at this point. That's a tiny amount of science, and an extra planet would be better. Alright. Good. And do we have any more colony ships readied? Good. So, you guys do love your tropical and continental worlds. So we're going to be looking into those in particular. Alright, so that one's out. Here we go. Done. Alright. So, another colony will be established out there. And in addition, Milfeldrak sector. Add a couple there. Good. And we're researching propaganda broadcasts right now, so our border range is going to push even farther and hopefully grab a few more bordering systems. You know? Which is always nice to do. I'd love nothing more than to strip these guys of everything and, well, these guys of their last system here. This. They have so little. They have so little. And that's their capital. That's pretty sad, ain't it? Ah, well. But, yeah, if we, that now rests in Galactic Republic space. Good news for us. And good news for... I really wish I could mess over to find the sector rather than having to find the damn name. Good news for this sector, at least. There you are. So, there is the matter of this world, which hasn't been decided yet. I think we'll give it to the Glyra sector. Yeah. Alright. Man, fucking hell. Plus 35% happiness globally. The Deary, the Surgog, Gassy. Robot, Trans Usani, Usinance. I see. Well, we are doing all right. And you guys have yet another colony ship for me. Excellent, excellent. Arid world, Arctic world. Nope. Hey, a tropical world. Don't mind if you do. Ooh, and it looks big. Yeah, big old tropical world there. And plus, develop the system more, and I think it'll push this in even more just to be a giant dickwad to them. Yeah, 5 months until maybe we end up with Samderen. Like, just stealing that at that point's kind of a giant dick move. It's pretty bad, but oh well. They don't need it. They have their little system there. And the borders close in around them. Yeah. I mean, we've been pushing the borders pretty far forward for a while now. Teldar crystals. I mean, this used to lie inside the Polyrrhian Ascendancy. And yeah. The next thing I think we're gonna get that just from the research. Gonna make things pretty interesting. 3 months. Good. Alright, and Alexandria has produced its first little colony here. Colony ship. So, let's establish our Holy Gaia world here. Arid world, Tundra world. Yeah, we just need a lot of colony ships in general. I mean, there's just not going to be any shortage of colonies for the next while, or ever. So, keep the colony ships coming, right? Yeah, we'll just take ethicless ones. Just keep the colony ships coming. And over the course of the next few years, we are seriously just going to end up filling up a lot of areas around here. I think there's a tropical world here we should grab. And yeah. How long will it be before Ambor is one of our systems? Research completed. Border range. Plus 10%. Well, I think we're going to be sentient resource management now. We could use an extra leader or two. It's definitely helpful. Alright. So yes. Ah, good. They're no longer hateful. So, even fanatical xenophobe here, who hates alien overlords to the highest degree, just existing in our society now, will get 55% happiness. There. Like, this is absolutely putting an end to the factions, I think. Yeah. I don't know how we have this many supporters in our loyalists, but hey. Yeah. It's practically over for them. And since we have no factions, because we're an ironic democracy, there we are. Our loyalists will probably be winning every election from now on. If I had to take a light guess. I'm actually kind of surprised that they apparently have more of a vote share, somehow. Somehow. I'm really not sure. Yeah. Loyalists. Yeah, this is apparently, weird. 20 months from now, the first election will be held. Oh well. That said, we should get extraction patterns and get some more minerals. Yeah. Let's do that. Extraction patterns for some more minerals would be good. Alright. Yeah. We are not joining an alliance. We are an alliance. And that said, Usen's Grand Duchy. Yeah, we should get the Galarian League and subjugate the crap out of them. Considering we haven't had any terrorism since the swap over to the Irenic democracy. Like, this is the kind of government that we need if we are to rule over 40% of the blasted thing. Like, we only own 88 planets right now. If we want to make it to 328, we are going to need an Irenic democracy. Even if we didn't necessarily need it right now, I think this is the correct call. I hope most people end up agreeing with me on this. In the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.